Yo, what's up y'all, Ben here, and today we got a war video, I guess. Very surprising, we got a perfect war. It's not something you do every day, so it was good to record this down into the history books. So, obviously, it's only a 10v10 war, but to still get a perfect war and see all these 3 stars from top to bottom, it feels very nice. And I think everybody in our clan took at least a screenshot of that. It's pretty cool stuff. So without further ado, let's take a look at some raids. And here we see Chris with his go-ho. He's got a couple of barbs and wizards. Follow that up with witches for the clan castle kill. His archer queen follows closely behind. You see, this kind of stuff, it gets routine, so I'm trying to look for more original content, but you know, this perfect war came along and I was just like, just gotta do this, don't need to do anything else. So I wanted to point out that when you go-ho, and this is from my experience from turning Town Hall 9, when you go-ho, you gotta keep that kill squad alive. Even if your hogs are sent in and they destroy every defense in the base and your kill squad is dead, your raid is just like a 1-star. Your hogs will never finish off the base on their own. So it's important to keep your kill squad alive. You should probably bring a heal in some cases, but sometimes if your golems are high, have enough hit points, they should keep your kill squad alive. And you guys can just watch the rest of this raid clean up with the hogs and everything. Try to pay attention to on the next raid, try to pay attention to the deployment, because this one was pretty much just standard 2-point drop, but on the next raid, take a look at how Frank deploys. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this raid up and we're gonna look at Frank's go-ho. I'm not drawing out plans for these videos, just to, you know, whenever I do a war raid, a war recap, just don't expect to see any kind of drawings. Well, I mean, you guys are watching these 3 stars happen anyway, so there's no point for me to draw out a plan for you guys to take out these bases. Now notice how the golem that he deploys is really early in a sense, but it does its job by pretty much distracting the defenses from shooting his kill squad that are trying to kill the clan castle. So that was pretty good right there. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure you guys all understand by now that when you go-ho, you're really trying to just take out the queen, anything else you can grab, and your hogs finish the rest of the base. And you can see that right now that he's deploying in a more surgical fashion. He's not doing a 2-point drop, he's saying like 5 hogs per defense. Now, I want to remind you guys that when you do this, when you do a surgical, it's very important that your hogs go for the point defenses, because that's the real threat to the hogs. And if you have 5 hogs per point defense, usually they will, and if you heal them right afterward, they will survive and continue cleaning up the rest of the base, which makes this attack much more effective compared to other attacks. And also I want to point out that when you hog, even at Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, if you hog, you have a lot more choices to make, while compared to a go-ho, I mean not a go-ho, a go-wipe and lava loon, those attacks are more set in stone about how you attack and how you deploy. But when you go look at a go-ho, you can do almost anything you want. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this raid up, and we're gonna look at Kevin's raid. Now, his raid was pretty simple to explain. I don't think this guy has any double giant bombs at all. So you guys can just watch while I go through some Clash news, or basically channel updates, I guess. So in news for this channel, I might just come up with a quick Boom Beach video for the task force that I've been in. It's been a long time that I've been in that task force, and they've been asking me to make a video of them. So a quick introduction, quick introduction would work. Also, setup tour. Do you guys want to see how I make these videos for you guys? I've been talking to several of my friends, and they're just saying, hey man, you should just tell us how you make these videos. And I said, that's not a bad idea, actually. I don't actually make videos like how you would assume that I would make it. You know, I don't film on my phone. I do this on the PC. When I record, I'm not really recording as I play. I record after I play. It's just different. If you guys want to see it, just go hashtag setup tour, and I'll know if you guys want to see how it's made. And in bigger news than my channel, which is ClashCon, I didn't look up many or hear any news about leaked ideas or updates, but other than the clan tournaments and spell donations, I can't really give you guys anything that's set in stone. But it's definitely something big. ClashCon is definitely something big that a lot of people gloss over. Especially with this new update that's coming out, you guys should definitely check that out. Alright, so now we're going to look at our final raid of today. So we have Alex here taking this dude. This is obviously pretty much a joke raid. This guy has level 4 air defenses, and they're not even close to the center of his base. Like, they're so exposed that he's basically setting his drags in the top, and when his drags make it to the core, he would stop. Not really stop, but he would say, okay, I still have my loons, I'm going to take my loons and I'm going to rage them to go after that bottom air defense. And because there's only one mortar in the way, that the air defense will be taken care of. I thought that was a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure he would have made it out even if these were level 6 air defenses. So nice job, Alex. Alright, so this is what's gonna be this video. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up and keep clashing, you guys. Remember, I'm Ben, and I'll see y'all next time.